Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Beamer and Son Garage. We're so poor around here. I need shoes. The soles in the front of the shoe is coming off, but I got a unique way of fixing them with some Gorilla Tape. I'm not kidding you guys. We're hurting around here, but that's the way life is, right? I've been sick for the last 4 or 5 days now, and I probably would have died if it wasn't for my great son and actually a couple of my good friends. Mr. Scott Wilson from Wilson Auto and Truck, my boss, the boss man. It's also known as Bethel Tire, but yeah, wasn't for him. And my friend Glenn Woods on the video game stayed with me the other day, all day and up to the evening on the video game, and we were in a live chat, and I was in bad shape. My diverticulitis acted up. It about killed me, but I'm better now. So we're gonna take our our duct tape shoes, our duct tape national shoes, our duct tape shoes, and we're gonna show you our Mustang collection. There's been some controversy on the Mustangs, so we're gonna clear that up, okay? We got 11 Mustangs here. We own 10 of them. So here's our first one. It's a 1965 Mustang 289 automatic. Looks like the headliner just fallen down in it. The mice got to it. Yep, the mice got to it. Darn it. Yep, they sure did. Yeah, there's a mouse nest right there. Big one. Oh. Yep. Supposed to put this down. Sun visors. Yeah, and they knocked the headliner down. So yeah, we're going to patch that. But that's the least of our worries. This baby needs a motor, and we got one for it, and it was stuck, and we unfroze it. Here's Forrest, he's got a nice little shady spot back there. So there's one, 65. 289 car. It was my first old 65 Mustang I ever bought. I bought it from my friend Aaron Lindley. Then I sold to Joe Rumpy, and my son bought it back. So there's the 65. That's one. And I bought another car from my great friend Rondo. A 91 Fox body. And it's got some cool 50s Mustang GT wheels on the back of it. And I need to do some weed eating around it. 4-cylinder automatic. LX. George Balls on that car. George Balls. That's funny. So it's got some good tires in the back. The fronts are, looks like the fronts are going south. But it's a nice car. 4-cylinder automatic. And I believe it's got air. That's two. That's two Mustangs. One's old, one's a newer. Fox body, 91. That's the newest Mustang body, I believe. Oh, I got some newer ones. Take that back. There's a 99 35th anniversary edition. That a tree just fell on it right there and busted the roof and the wind out. And there's the badge. 35th anniversary. What I've been trying to do is collect every year of every different Mustang that was ever built. I'm lacking a 67, 68 body. I'm lacking, let's see what else am I lacking. I'm lacking a 2005 body. Okay, so that's number 4. That's a 65 6-cylinder car. So that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. So we're going to show you all the Mustangs. I wanted to do another video today, and I'll probably get to it. One of my subscribers had mentioned he likes the Challenger. So we're going to trying to get on that. In the next video, we're going to try to get in the garage, get it jacked up, get the jack stands out, get her on her feet. And we're going to fire that up for you guys. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. I lost count now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's 4. 5. My 1970 Cobra Jet Mustang that I like to call Christine. And the reason the car gets this name, and it's not an infringement rights from the 58 Plymouth, it's spelled differently, it's pronounced differently. This engine has been in 4 bodies. It's a 302 that I only rebuilt once, and the only engine I've rebuilt of my own ever. And it's a 302 1970 engine, so it's the correct model year. It's not the correct engine, but it's a 302 two-barrel engine. I converted to a four-barrel, put chrome rings in it, a little bigger cam, four-barrel intake, headers, and that's the engine in it. So that's our Christine. And the reason that car gets that body is that engine's been in 4 bodies. So the heart, which is the engine of a car, and the heart of this car, you can't kill it. It's been through 4 car bodies. That's why it gets the name Christine. Can't kill it. And then that's our 72 fastback Mustang. It was, painted similar to the, Eleanor Mustang of the Gone in 60 Seconds car. It's not called Eleanor, No, it's a 72 fastback. Theirs was a 73 Mach. Some people believe it was a 71. No. It was a 73 Mach. Guy had 2 of them. His name was Henry Helicki. He went by the name of Tony. He went by the name of Toby. And Toby had a 73 stock automatic. Then he had the 73 car that was used for all the crashes. And it was I believe it was a Mach 1. It might have been a fastback. And it had a 4-speed Cleveland. And it had a roll cage, NASCAR roll cage in it. And it was mean. So there's 6. And then we got the 69 Mach right there. So that's 7. She's got no name other than just Big Red. That's actually Big Red Machine is what we call her, the Big Red. That's 7. Then my Fox body, the one I call the Time Machine, which I named that car the Time Machine. There's no copyrights of Back to the Future, Nothing like Back to the Future DeLorean. It's an 88 GT Mustang. So that's 8. 4, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 Mustangs right there, guys. Look, let's go over to the Field of Dreams. That's 8 Mustangs. And all these cars are parked on gravel. Yes, there's grass growing up through the gravel. And I'm getting on it right now. But these cars, this is the driveway, okay? I've had some people, well, you got parked in the yard. No, they're all on gravel except for 1, 2, 3 of them. There's 3 of them parked in the yard over there. There's one parked behind the pole barn, and it's pretty much dirt too, so I need to put some gravel back there. So there's 4 of them parked in the yard, basically. But all these here, they're all on, it's a gravel, just as all gravel. There's a lot of gravel down in there. Don't look like it, but there is. A lot of rock. I believe this whole property, this house and everything was built on an Indian burial ground. So it's kind of sacred. Okay, my hand's a little shaky still from the weed eating from earlier. I apologize, guys. You'll have to bear with me. So where was we at? I lost count. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, the 72 Mach 1 over there. We passed it up. We went right by the green Mach, as I like to call the Green Machine. The Green Manalishi, or also known in the Green Monster. I like to call it something else, but it'd be somebody be crying about copyrights again, So we're not even going to mention it. So there's the clone to this one. 72 Mach 1. And it's a real Mach 1, 1972. So now we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9. Okay, we're at 9. There's 9 Mustangs, everybody. There should be 11 here. I might have miscounted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I got 9. All right, I've got 9. I don't know why I keep going back. I'm coming up with 9. We're just gonna, I'm pretty sure there's 10. I think there might be 11 Mustangs. So that's 9. Let's go over here and do a little more counting. Maybe there's only 10. Nah, there's 11 here. There's 11. I know what I got. I've been collecting cars for 40 years. Over 40 years. My son's 40 years old here in September, and I was collecting cars before him. Before he was born, I started collecting cars. Okay, so we got 9. Now this one was my car. I just recently sold it, but it's still on the property. I'm probably gonna buy it back. 94 Mustang. V6 automatic. And it's got some cool later model like bullet wheels on it, I was told when I bought them, with a cool hood on it. So that's 10. But that's currently sold to a friend of mine, the great Rondo. But he said he'd sell it back to me because he just wiped his Mustang out. So I'll probably be buying that back. My son will probably help me repurchase my Mustang. And then here is 11. Now, Pole Barn Garage was just doing a live chat last night, and he said he was looking for a Mustang too. And I said, you know what, Pole Barn, I got one, and I'll sell it to you. I'll give you a hell of a deal on it. I knocked off the hubcap, my center cap, broke it. So it's got one missing there, missing one there, and it's got one back there. Now, it's just been sitting over here for 8 months, so grass has grown up around it. I was planning on getting it out of here with a weed eater and weed whacking it before this video. And I did some weed whacking, and I'm just plumb puckered out, everybody. So I'm not gonna get it today. So you're just gonna have to live with, you know, what you see is what you get. Now this car's got super low miles. And it's a V6. I guess that's a 2.8 or 2.9. I can't remember now. And it's got super low miles on it. It's probably 1 or 2 owners. Look at the interior. It's nice. And look at the mileage. And that's original. 52,000. I mean, you don't believe me? Look at the brake pedal. Not worn at all. Not the gas pedal. The seat's not even, got a little one rip in it. It's 52,000 miles. Original. 52,000. It's got a sunroof. Pole barn, you're missing out. I decided not to sell it. My son said, no, I want that car. So it's not for sale anymore, Pole Barn. Should have jumped on it last night when I offered it to you. You're like, I don't need any cars, Beamer. Okay, Pole Barn. You're not getting it. And it needs a starter. It ain't your turns. It just needs a starter. It's got a bad starter. So it's not locked up. It's got a bad starter. I put a new starter relay on it. And that's a Ford starter relay. Pole Barn, you put that on that Roadrunner. Oh, God. Go buy a starter relay for a Dodge. That's for a Ford. Brand for brand. Part for part. Come on, you cheap SO gun. You cheap son of a gun. It ain't that much more for a Chrysler starter relay. And it looks right. So, that's what we got here. We got a 78 Mustang 2 that Pole Barn don't want. And I'm glad, because I just gave him a hell of a deal on this thing last night. He would have got this thing cheap because I bought it cheap. But not now. And I made a little comment to him, and I pissed him off, and I was only teasing with him. And I only meant to get him, and boy, I got him good. He's got this Roadrunner, with rolled Roadrunner. The roof is collapsed from it being rolled over. Well, somebody said, well, why don't you chop the roof off and skin the roof, right? And he said, well, I could, right? But nothing's going to line up. And, you know, he's really right. I hate to agree with him, but, you know, when you're right, Pole Barn. You know, when you try to put a roof back on that thing's twisted in every which way because it rolled over on its roof. And that body's all out of whack everywhere. So you'd have a heck of a time putting a roof on that. And you don't want to put the money in it, the time in it, obviously. So you're going to probably pawn it off on somebody someday. And I said, well, why don't you send it out to Graveyard Cars? It was a joke. Dalton, it was a joke. And he was like, I cut it up into a million pieces and you drink beer out of the floorboard. Well, I ain't never going to drink beer out of your floorboard, dude. You know? Are you kidding me? Down at No Name Nationals, I challenge you, and I'm still challenging you right now. I want to drag anything you got. And I'm going to bring my yellow bug, which is a Suzuki 400cc, and I'll give you a 3-car head start, pole barn. And I'm going to dust you down there. I'm going to embarrass you down there. And anybody else wants to race, you're on. I'm not afraid of anybody, never have been, never will be, okay? I've been drag racing since 1978. And I'm not afraid of anybody. Old man garage, bring your Malibu. I don't care. I'll run anybody that has a normally aspirated fuel and carbureted and air aspirated. No nitrous, no pussy spraying, no turbo, you know. Bring what you got, you know. I'm bringing my bike, you know. It's a 400 Suzuki. It's a car bike going to run probably in 13s. Currently I'm, 6, so I'm losing weight. So it's going to be even quicker because the lighter the guy is, the faster the bike's going to be. Also going to have a Kawasaki 1000 down there, the Great Grove Street OG is going to have. So I'm challenging anybody that's going to be the No Name Nationals that wants a piece of Beamer and Son Garage. You got it, you know. And I'm calling you out, pole barn. Lunar Outlaw, you too. I want a piece of you for you challenging my friend Scott's Beat Shop. How dare you? How dare you? That's my brother, okay? That's my little brother. You mess with him, you mess with Beamer and Son Garage, okay? That's the way it is. I love Scott's Beat Shop. I love Jedediah. And in real life, if we were side by side, if somebody come messing with him, well, guess what? You got me first. You're going to have to whoop me before you touch my buddy, okay? That's just the way it is. You know, you're not going to lay a hand on him. I won't allow it. You know, that's how close I am and feel to this man. If you touch him, you're going to have me all over you, you know. So you don't put your hands on him. You watch what you say when I'm around, you know. Lunar Outlaw found out in a live chat talking about him. And I'll race you with my Japanese junk, you know, my Toyota Soup. That's somebody else's building. Ha! Lunar Outlaw, you couldn't beat me on your best day. You couldn't build a car to beat me. You got to pay somebody to do it, okay? Grow up, man. Be a man. Build your own car. Don't send it out and do a, what was his name? David Freiberger and, what was it? Hot Rocker? It was Roadkill. They sent their Charger out and had somebody else build it, put a Hellcat engine in it, then race Richard Rollins and his crew that built a Dart with a Hemi in it, and they got their doors blown off. David. Really? Why didn't you and Finnegan build that yourself? If you guys would have built it, you probably would have won. You should have back halved that thing, stripped it out, gutted that thing, and then dusted Aaron Kaufman's doors off. You know? I mean, come on. I would have put nitrous on it. I'd have had so many cheap things on it because it didn't matter, you know, who was doing what there. There was really no call other than that particular engine. You know, and I'm calling people out that are not running nitrous, okay? No pussy nitrous, bogging it, spraying it. Come on, boys. Carbureted, air, fuel, aspirated, internal combustion engine. Yeah, I'm the king. So I'll take you all on down there. Can't wait to see some of you guys down there. There's Buff Garage. Can't wait to see you. There's quite a few other people who are going to be there. I'm looking forward to meeting some of the guys that I haven't met. Hope my friend Scott's Beat Shop said he's going to be there. I know Bad Tree Productions is going to be there. I can't wait to meet some of my heroes, Blake and J-Bo and Jeremy, and meet my great friend Scott's Beat Shop again. It's just going to be so much fun to be down there and with everybody down there and all you guys down there that's going to be there. And I don't mean to come off so hard, but I haven't drag race and let's see, on the track. I haven't been on the track. See here, I'm almost 60. I'm going to say 35 years. 35 years. I'm a little, I'm a little off, But you know what? It's just like getting on a bike, guys. It's like mounting a woman. It's, something you're used to doing, You might not have done it for a while, but you know what to do, You know what, what's happening, So, it's just like that for me, I haven't been to the drag strip in 35, probably close to 40 years. Well, no, it's been before that. It's probably a few years after my son was born. So he was probably about 10. Last time I was at the track, I took my son with me and my girlfriend I had. So I was probably in my 30s. So yeah, I haven't been at the racetrack in probably 30 years, 31 years, something like that. It's been a long time, you know. I'm better on the street, you know, like I was saying in another video when I was referring to Lunar Outlaw, that, you know, I'm the king of the street, you know. And this is before they had, you know, oh God, you know, all this street racing crap and twin turbos and all that bull crap, you know. I was racing on the street, you know, right on the road, you know, on, you know, highways and byways and, you know, residential roads, you know, where it was outlawed and where if you got caught, you got a ticket for drag racing. And we got chased before. It wasn't our first rodeo, that's for sure. And we've gotten away before, you know. We're not going to talk about where it was. We don't want to bring the popo down on us, that's for sure. But let me tell you something, you know. I ain't no joke, you know. I've been doing this for years. And we're going to be down there having some fun. And we're serious. We want to have fun. We want to whip some tail. We're definitely going to beat somebody. I might just be drag racing, grudge racing, Grove Street OG, because nobody probably run me or be too scared of me. And I'm not afraid of anybody. I'll run any. I don't care who it is, you know. Two House Garage. Bring your Thunderbird. Bring your goat. Bring whatever you got. Bring the kitchen in the sink too, you know, and your refrigerator and your microwave. Bring it all, because I'm bound down there to have some fun, you know. Whether I win or lose every race, it doesn't matter. At least I competed, and I'm gonna have fun. I'm a gracious, you know, winner, and I'm even a more gracious loser. You know, when I get beat, hey, you got me, you know, and we laugh about it, you know. If I got you, hey, man, I got you, man. You were with me there halfway, and then I just walked you, you know, blah, blah, blah. You know, we've been doing this for years, you know, racing on the street. And I had my, you know, stunt in drag racing, and I went to Edgewater, and I ran down there, and I ran 1155s on a Suzuki 1100 motorcycle. And I did pretty good. I won a couple races, you know. I never did make it to the final. And I'm not saying I'm going to make it to this final, but I'm going to make it there, and I'm going to have fun. And that's all that matters. So there you go, pole barn. You missed out on a Mustang. My son's already finished it. I bought this thing like 8 months ago, and now my son says he wants it. So it's already gone, buddy. You done missed it. My son, I was going to sell it. I was like, well, I could use the extra money, you know, help me fund this project, right? My son says, well, I'll just give you the money, Dad. I'll pay you for it. What do you want? So we've already worked out a deal. And I was going to do some trading with my buddy Jamie Phillips, Actions Auto Parts, with it. And I backed out on that because my heart wanted to keep it, and I wanted to put that 302 out of a 1969 LTD he got. But it's so tore apart now, the engine's junk. I saw a picture of it, Jamie. He showed me, and intake's, you know, gone, and water's in it. It's, you know, motor's garbage now, probably. You know, it's a parts engine, so can't do nothing with it. I still want the windshield out of it. I don't know if you can make a deal where we can get somebody to pull it, and you can pay him for the removal, and I'll pay you for the removal, and I'll come pick it up and pay you for the windshield. So check that out. If you can do that, Jamie, let me know. So you got my phone number, or I'll call you if I have to, and, you know, try to get it from me, because I definitely want that windshield. And then I found out the station wagon, that Ford station wagon you got, 69 wagon, used the same windshield. Same windshield. I need a windshield for my 70 or for my 69 LTD. You know this. So that's where we're at, guys. So check out our friend Actions Auto Parts, Jamie Phillips. Check out his channel, guys. Super cool guy, the bald guy. Actions Auto Parts. He's got everything in his junkyard for sale. I won't sell my stuff, okay? My stuff's not for sale. I was going to sell that, and pole barn, you lost out. But Jamie will sell his stuff. Whole cars, parts. He's got Ford, Dodge. He's got Chrysler. He's got Plymouth. He's got Jeeps. He's got, he's got a Pacifica. I mean, you name it, he's got it for sale. So check him out. Actions Auto Parts. Check his channel out. Subscribe, like, tag, share, follow him. And when you hit the bell button and everything, you'll get an alert on his videos. And then when you get in there, let him a comment. Tell him, hey, Beamer & Son Garage sent me. So he knows where you got your, you know, information, you know. Where you got your information. Because he's got the parts. He's cheap. He's at a Stamford, Kentucky. He'll ship it to you. He'll mail it to you. He'll take the parts off for you. You know, the man is phenomenal. He's got rims and cool hubcaps and man cave stuff. And I think he's got tires. He's got all, you name it, he's got it. See my buddy, Actions Auto Parts, Auto Salvage Outlaws. Also, check out their channel. #1 guy, Scott Speed Shop, my buddy. You guys already know. You mess with Scott Speed Shop, you mess with Beamer and Son Garage. That's my buddy. So, if it wasn't for him, Beamer and Son Garage never would have been. So, we appreciate him and everything he's done for us. And we like Bad Tree Productions. And our buddies Jeff at Two Hacks Garage, Pole Barn Garage, Dalton. The hell with you. See you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye.